Hey guys, it's Skybird, and I wanted to go ahead and do a demold on camera. I actually just did this a few minutes ago with my Ruru, but unfortunately OBS decided to crap out, so I don't have that. The reason I pulled the Ruru specifically is because it screwed up, and as you can see, there is a giant hole there. There's also some bubbles that formed on each side. There was not enough resin in this, even though when I put it in the pressure pot, it was full to the top. I let it degas for a long time. But yeah, just not long enough. And the main issue too is that this is basically the exact same color. So it's very hard to see where you're pouring inside that mold. That said, the mold I'm going to be doing today is the Matatu. This is the very first time that I've used this mold. So I really hope it's going to work, although there is a bump on it, which I'm kind of worried about. So hopefully that's not a bubble and or resin in a little pool there. Anyway. So this is what it looks like from the back side. This is one of my book molds, and this is actually only after just under 12 hours, which is about half the amount of time that I should pull it at, that I would normally pull it at. This is a 24-hour cure resin. However, the acrylic paint does speed that up quite a bit. So I think we're just going to go for it and just hopefully get lucky. That said, we're going to go ahead and split the mold. I'm going to try and get these two halves. There we go. Now it's starting to split there. Do it on the same on the back side. So that's starting to split. And then we're going to just basically lift on this. And you can see that it kind of opens up like a book, essentially. And that's what this type of mold is. It's just a modification I made to the cut mold, but it's basically a book, essentially. So need to open this side up a little bit more. There we go. Those parting lines are basically invisible too, which is very nice. So trying to do this and capture it on camera, but it is definitely difficult. Go ahead and get the other side here. Kind of peel that away as well. And boy, it does not want to let go. That's all right. We're not going to worry about that side. So once we have it, there we go. We got one side free. So we're going to go ahead, there we go, got the other side free. And now we just pull out. As mentioned, this is the very first time I am opening the Matatu from this mold. So this will be the very first time I see it. I do see bubbles, unfortunately, kind of in the same spots I was expecting. So again, a little tiny bit of an underfill, but not too bad, all things considered. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this out. As you can see here, I'm going to just kind of peel it. It looks worrying, but you don't have to worry. With the mask as soft as it is, it does bend quite a lot, but it will sort of return to its natural shape, so long as you don't pull too hard on any one surface. There it goes. But yeah, so that is what it looks like. As you can see, a little bit of bubbling on each of the sides here. That is the problem that the book mold is going to give me. Also, not exactly sure what happened here, but the funnel for some reason slipped or something when casting. I'm not really sure what happened, but you can see there, well, you can not really see it, the funnel is attached to the nose of the mask rather than to the mouth, which is really weird because I did not do that. So that tells me that basically the mask slipped off of the funnel and actually just rested further down, which is a little bit annoying. It does mean I'm going to have to do some cleanup in that area. I had originally attached the funnel to the mouth itself, but yeah, that's the one issue with this clay that I'm using, is it does not work well with this silicone, unfortunately. That said, first time using acrylic paint, first time molding the Matatu. I think that's pretty decent. I will wait till tomorrow to do cleanup. It's much easier to clean flashing when the mask has cured more. So it's a little bit more firm than this. However, it might be a good time tonight to actually remove the funnels, because that's actually much easier to do when the mask is still fairly soft. That said, when I'm ready to reuse the mold, I'll basically just close it up and align those sides. I do want to kind of look inside of the mold just to see if there's anything left behind, and blow out anything I might see, or maybe get it out with my finger or a toothpick or a brush, whatever. But I don't see anything in there, no flashing or anything that I need to worry about, so I should be ready to cast. I will check it again tomorrow, just because, again, this resin is basically the exact same color as this mold here. So as you can see here, the horizontal molds are decent. With the dark turquoise, not the best mold to use because it's just so hard to see the difference between these two colors. So it's very difficult to see where bubbles form because there's not much contrast there. And these masks are pretty translucent as well. This is the first time I've also used acrylic paint in these, so I've got to get used to it and how much pigment I need to add. That said, in terms of color matching, it's basically perfect. Yeah, I can't really show that any better than what it looks like right now. So yeah, pretty happy with the end result here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe because it does help the channel out a lot. As you saw, the very first mold to come out of this, or cast to come out of this mold here. So pretty cool, pretty happy with it. Not perfect, but I'm totally fine with that. I'll see y'all in the next one.